Maria O'Shoddy in profile, a mixed heritage woman with her hair in long brown twists, stands in front of a green door, holding a book, and there was light. Close up on a building bearing the inscription Lycée Louis le Grand. Maria typing at a computer, close up of her hands. Red seats in an empty theatre. The Eiffel Tower. Production crew carrying equipment into a theatre. Crew assemble a scaffold set. A lighting rig is lifted into place. Actors warming up. Audience in the theatre. The actors warm up some more. Scenes from the show, including dancing. Still images from the production. The actors bow. The after-show reception in the theatre bar.
My name's Maria O'Shoddy and I'm the Artistic Director of Extant. Extant's a performing arts company and we were formed in 1997 because there were a group of professional visually impaired actors who wanted to get together to explore how we could creatively tackle some of the issues that we were coming up against working in theatre. Things like access to different performance styles and also access as audience members as well. So we were formed really to tackle some of those concerns, and since then we've been trying to advance our body of work around creativity in terms of theatre practice that's accessible for us as performers and also for us as audiences. We felt that it was time that we produced a homegrown production that was the first of its kind, that is that it was a production that was made up of professional visually impaired actors. It was a professional production that toured nationally, and it brought together all the different strands of the research that we'd been developing since the beginning of Extant in 1997. And we wanted to really use the production as a platform for all of that research, but also create something that was in its own right a very interesting and unique piece of theatre. So that's what we did with the Resistance, and that was the main aim behind it.
Production still images of a Nazi major holds a gun to Jacques' head. 3 actors stand on the scaffold set. Old Jacques covers younger Jacques' mouth with his hand. One actor looks intently at another. An actor in a trilby hat sits with his head bent forward. A close-up of an actor's eye looking through wire mesh. Side on, the Nazi major looks suspicious.
I had read the autobiography of Jacques Luceron back in 2000, and There Was Light, and I was totally kind of overwhelmed by the story. 2 things really. The first of really the kind of, I suppose, the literal story of Jacques Luceron, being so young at that point, just before the Second World War, being full of sort of passion and commitment, his intelligence and willingness to try and intervene and do something during the German occupation of Paris. And then the second thing really in the story that really grabbed me was how Jacques lost his sight when he was very young, and how this sort of rapid sort of losing of his sight over a period of 24 hours led to this sort of transformational experience in him at such a young age, where his perception and his awareness opened up so much that he was able to sort of experience the world in a completely different way. And this sort of experience opened up a kind of source of power for him that really he used as a resource during his underground resistance activities. And that was I suppose the two things that really inspired me to want to take on the story and create it into a drama for the production. When I started to adapt the novel into a play, initially what I did was take out the most interesting sections of the story and put them all together in a chronological order.